I am bored. I know, I'm not the first to say this, but Skyblock isn't as fun as it used to be. The only fun thing I could really think of would be to waste lots of money on bizarre or strange items, but it's not like I have 100 million coins at my disposal. So yeah, I got some money, and I don't know, kinda want to spend it on something. So, I've been thinking about the Yeti sword. It's interesting. So if I come over to the auction master, you can see if I switch to the Yeti sword, the Yeti sword's base stats are pretty terrible. Like, just look at this. If I do view recipe, that's a lot of enchanted ice. If I were to go to the bazaar, let's go to ice. The ice alone is 40 million coins. And the base stats on the aspect of the dragon sword is better than the Yeti sword. And it's literally for the 10th of the price. But the thing special about the Yeti sword is the ability, Terrain Toss. It throws a chunk of terrain in the direction you're facing, dealing up to 19,000 damage. But obviously that scales with your mana, so yeah, I guess I'm gonna buy one of these. Yeah, this is gonna hurt. I just want to make sure I'm at least recording. Yeah, that hurt. I just spent 45 million coins on a sword that's worse than the aspect of the dragons. So I'm just gonna put on some very wise armor really quickly. Let's just head over to the zombies and let's see how much this does. Okay, hopefully it's a decent amount. So if I use Terrain Toss, oh, I didn't even see that number. If I aim it properly, I use Terrain Toss. This is zombie for 119,000 damage. But plain Yeti sword, nah, this isn't enough. We're gonna need to whip out a little bit more money from the bank. Like, I don't know, another 10 mil. Yeah, and let's add some stuff to the sword. So the first thing I think I'm going to add onto the sword is Ultimate Wise 5. Reduces the mana cost of the item's ability by 50%. So instead it would use 125 mana instead of 250. I'm also just going to put some standard enchants on the sword just so, like, if I were to hit a mob, I'd do at least some damage. So yeah, I went ahead and gathered the things I need, like Critical 6, Luck 6. Not that many tier 6 enchantments because it's too expensive. And I think we're just going to throw all these on. So yeah, and I also bought some Rare XP. I think I have some more in here, just in case I need like levels. Yeah, so let's start enchanting. Okay, now if I were to use the Yeti sword, I'm doing 135,000 damage with Wise Armor. And if I were to do a melee hit, I'd be doing 20,000 damage, which is pretty bad, but I'm not really going to be hitting things with it. It's mainly for the ability. Okay, so I've fully enchanted my Yeti sword. Let's go test. I doubt the damage would be different, but let's just test anyways. So we go back over to the zombies. Zombie. You're dealing 118,000, 98,000, 82,000. Oh, I guess it depends how much mana you have. But yeah, it didn't really make a difference. And now only costs 150 mana to use, which is cheaper because I can use it more often. Yeah. Well, actually, it's 84 mana because the Wise Armor. If I were to hit the mob, I do 20,000 damage. That's pretty bad, but keep in mind I have a turtle pet on and I'm wearing Wise Armor. The next thing I'm gonna want to do, oh, YouTuber in the lobby. The next thing I'm gonna do is probably reforge it to like heroic or something, because that gives the most mana, which will make the sword do more damage. The sword isn't just complete yet. There's still a little bit more we can do. We go to the bank. Oh god, my money. If I take out like another 2 million, we run over to the bazaar. We can buy a recombobulator, which will boost the rarity of the item, which will give it better reforge stats. So there, I just bought one. Okay, so now if we come back over to Malik, we can recombobulate this thing. This is the first time I've recombobulated anything. So yeah, let's put that in here. There we go. So the heroic Yeti sword, the difference would literally just be 25 mana, which is not worth 6 million coins, but let's do it anyways. And as if we haven't spent enough money, go over to the auction, or to the banker, not auction, I said. Let's draw like another 1 million coins. Put over here. Just buy like an potato bucks. So yeah, I think I might test this thing in dungeons. In dungeons, I'm going to be using my adaptive armor, helmets on necrotic, chestplates on loving. This is on fierce just because I'm doing melee damage, and this is on also on necrotic, so I'll get a decent amount of mana in dungeons. So yeah, let's enter. Okay, so I'm in dungeon. I asked everyone to leave. I'm selecting tank class because that's the main thing I play. It's kind of, you're probably thinking, yeah, it's kind of dumb, magic weapon with tank, but yeah. So once it starts, I'll be back. Okay, so now that we're in the dungeon, we have 1,300 mana. Oh, there's lots of spiders here. This will be a good test. So it has really good AoE. You can do like 83,000 to all the spiders. If I were to just single hit with Adaptive Blade, I'd do like, how much? 11k, 64k. This is actually better than just doing melee attacks. And yeah, you're probably saying Spirit Scepter is better, but Spirit Scepter is only really better when you can spam. This thing is just like single use, so like, let's say I'm hitting a mob, then every now and then I'll just switch to Yeti Sword, use up all my mana, and go back to melee. And yeah, that's basically the idea I had. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Okay, so here's a Lost Adventure. Keep in mind this is only floor 1, so obviously it's going to be easy. Look, if I'm sitting right here, I can do like, how much damage? 9,000 to it, 12,000. But if I were to swing my sword, how much would I be doing? 4,000. So yeah. Just look at the ground, I guess, and spam this. Once I'm out of mana, I'll just switch to my sword. Yeah, that's it. So yeah. I wouldn't say this is the best investment, because I could probably invest in better things, because I'm a tank, but I don't know, I just wanted to test this out, and it's pretty cool. I'm probably going to continue using it. It's kind of like the Seismic Wave, except just uses mana better. Okay, so we're in the Blood Room, all the mobs have spawned. I'm going to spam this thing. Just doing lots of damage. And the AoE is like huge, so I can just wipe out like everything. So yeah, I guess that's it for the video. I might test out Yeti Pet, but I'm kind of broke, so that will probably be in a little bit. Or maybe I could test like Epic Yeti, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for watching. Goodbye.